I think racism is an act of trying to put down somebody else for just being who they are.
Racism is a prejudice against people who look different than you. It's judging people on what their ancestors have done, or what their tribe has done, or what people they've also known or associate themselves have done, instead of really judging them.
I feel like racism is just people trying to section themselves. I don't really think it's a thing. It's just people trying to be different in a way.
Racism would probably be the ignorance towards people of other colors or races or ethnicities.
I think it's a huge problem because America is made up of other nationalities. The majority isn't white because we are a nation of immigrants, and that's beautiful. That's what America is. And so I think if you're white, or if you aren't affected, maybe it's not a problem for you. But I think if maybe you are black, or you're Indian, or you're Hispanic, or you're Latino, I think it is a huge problem for you. But the thing is, if you're not in that circle, a lot of people, they can't see it. I'll talk to my mom about like what's going on in the news, and she'll kind of justify it and be like, oh, he was doing this, when the reality is, no, that was police brutality, that was racism, that was racial stereotyping. If you're not in the circle yourself, maybe you can't see it. So I think it is a big problem, but it's a bigger problem for those who are really involved.
The solution to racism is to just treat others how you treat yourself, while still realizing that they are different, but that's not a bad thing. You know, you got to take people's differences as a good thing, you know, because things can be learned from people's differences. If everybody was the same, then we just have a boring world. But the fact that people are different makes us unique.